I know the rumors have been swirling for years about whether Jay-Z and Rihanna had something more than a professional relationship back in the day. And now, with fresh allegations coming to light about Jay-Z, the streets are digging up old receipts, including one wild story about how Rihanna allegedly left Beyoncé in tears at a party.
Rihanna was actually singing Beyoncé's praises, and she said a few times that she looked up to Bey.
A big fan of Beyonce.
I love her.
And so has she given you any kind of advice or...
Yeah, she actually wrote me this cute little letter, and she signed it with her autograph. It was so cute. When I first met her, and she wrote, she was telling me, just let loose when you perform and just have fun and be in control.
Oh, and there's more. Beyoncé's own sister Solange reportedly had to step in to console her. Buckle up because we're unpacking all the drama, tea, and controversy that's been brewing for years. Let's finally get to the bottom of what really went down between Rihanna and Jay-Z. For starters, let's go back to where it all began. Beyoncé was already a powerhouse in the industry when Rihanna burst onto the scene with her hit single, Pon de Replay. After her breakout, Rihanna signed with Jay-Z's label, Rockefeller Records, and got to know Beyoncé through the process. In the early days, Rihanna had nothing but admiration for Beyoncé and wasn't shy about expressing it. She even mentioned how Beyoncé gave her advice about performing and being confident on stage. "I'm a big fan of Beyoncé. I love her," Rihanna once gushed. "She actually wrote me this cute little letter when I first met her, telling me to let loose when I perform and just have fun." But what many people don't realize is that Beyoncé had a hand in shaping Rihanna's early career, though not without controversy. In his memoir, Sing to Me, My Story of Making Music, Finding Magic, and Searching for Who's Next, L.A., Reid revealed that when he first saw Rihanna, he didn't even know she was a singer. Jay-Z had already scouted her and was pushing hard for her to get signed. Reid admitted he initially favored another artist, Tiara Marie, but Beyoncé reportedly stepped in and urged him to focus on Rihanna instead. Why? Well, rumors say Beyoncé felt Tiara Marie was a bigger threat to her spotlight, whereas Rihanna seemed less likely to compete with her at the time. Ironically, Rihanna turned out to be an even bigger deal than anyone anticipated, not just musically, but as a potential rival for Jay-Z's attention. And here's where things start to heat up. According to multiple reports, there was one unforgettable night when Beyoncé showed up at a party alone. Moments later, Jay-Z arrived hand in hand with Rihanna, and they reportedly looked very cozy together. Witnesses claim Beyoncé was so upset she began crying uncontrollably, even hyperventilating, while Jay-Z paid her no attention.
Understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started her and signed to the Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from his celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was Jay-Z.
The icing on the cake? Rihanna and Jay allegedly continued having a great time at the party, while Beyoncé was left to be comforted by Solange. Let's be real. If Jay-Z could embarrass Beyoncé like that in public,
Rihanna was actually singing Beyoncé's praises, and she said a few times that she looked up to Bey.
A big fan of Beyonce.
I love her.
And so has she given you any kind of advice or...
Yeah, she actually wrote me this cute little letter, and she signed it with her autograph. It was so cute. When I first met her, and she wrote, she was telling me, just let loose when you perform and just have fun and be in control.
Imagine the lengths he might have gone to behind closed doors. This incident seems to highlight just how much control Jay-Z has always wielded over Beyoncé, a dynamic that many fans still find baffling, given her strength and independence. Now, let's dig deeper into this Rihanna-Jay-Z drama, because there's so much more to unpack. A resurfaced biography, Becoming Beyoncé by J. Randy Taraborelli, alleges that the Carters actually separated for a year in 2005. And guess what coincided with that split? Jay-Z scouting Rihanna. The timing fueled rumors of an affair, with some sources claiming it was a major factor in their temporary breakup. Adding to the mess, Rihanna's former publicist, Jonathan Hay, admitted to spreading rumors about Rihanna and Jay-Z having an affair as a PR stunt to promote Ponder Replay. In an email, Hay confessed, "It was reckless, and I didn't think it would blow up like it did. Seeing Beyoncé hurt because of it turned my stomach." But here's the thing. Many people suspect Hay was pressured into taking the fall to protect Jay-Z's reputation. And let's not forget the alleged involvement of federal agents. In a recent interview, Jonathan Hay revealed that he was once approached by law enforcement investigating Jay-Z's supposed involvement with underage girls, including Rihanna when she was still a teenager. The agents reportedly claimed they were building a case involving illegal activities and hinted that Rihanna wasn't the only young girl in question. This bombshell revelation has reignited speculation about Jay-Z's behavior during Rihanna's early years in the industry. Now, let's fast forward to the infamous incident between Rihanna and Chris Brown in 2009. The official story goes that they got into a violent argument in a Lamborghini after Rihanna confronted Chris about cheating. However, another version suggests the fight started because Chris allegedly discovered Rihanna had given him an STD, rumored to have been contracted from Jay-Z. Sources claim Jay-Z then pressured Chris into keeping quiet about the real reason for the altercation to avoid further scandal.
Understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started her and signed to the Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was Jay-Z.
And just when you think it couldn't get more tangled, Jaguar Wright recently alleged that Jay-Z manipulated the entire narrative around Rihanna and Chris's fight to protect his own image. According to Jaguar, Jay-Z's involvement in Rihanna's life wasn't just professional, it was deeply personal, and he worked hard to cover up any trace of their alleged entanglement. So what's the takeaway here? Over the years, Rihanna and Beyoncé have never worked together, and many fans believe it's no coincidence. While Rihanna is now happily with A$AP Rocky and Beyoncé remains by Jay-Z's side, the lingering rumors about their past have kept fans divided. Some people are also side-eyeing Rihanna for potentially playing a role in humiliating Beyoncé, while others argue she was young and being manipulated herself. As for Jay-Z, this story is just another chapter in a long list of allegations that paint him as a man willing to do whatever it takes to maintain control, both professionally and personally. But what do you think? Was Rihanna a willing participant in the drama, or was she just a pawn in Jay-Z's game? And why do you think Beyoncé has stayed by Jay-Z's side through all of this? Let's get into it in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates because this drama is far from over. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.